What's up, y'all? Facebook, Instagram, whatever. This Dentrell Twin. To all who don't know, I'm about to show y'all how to do a taper haircut with a beard. All right. First, I'm combing the hair down in the direction it's growing. Just to make sure everything is smooth. And he has a coarse lip hair, so I make sure I comb everything straight. Alright, now I'm starting with the back taper. I'm not gonna go up too high. I'm gonna stay right in the mid range because I wanna have some room to work at. So I'm just keeping everything smooth, make sure I keep the line even. I'm not going no higher than that. Keeping everything right under that. Keeping everything smooth. Keeping my guideline where it's at. Now, I adjust my clippers, and the shorter the blade, the lower I go. Because I don't want to go up too high with it. I'm making sure it's clean and keeping it neat. That's all. That's the main thing we're doing here, because you want to make sure everything neat. You don't want to have everything all roughed up or nothing like that. So now, I got my one guard on there. I'm flicking it. I'm not going to go up too high. I'm just flicking it. Barely even touching it, really. I'm just making sure I get that little line out. Just trying to knock that out. Because if I put it all the way on there, I'll end up putting another line in it. So I'm just flicking it. And combing it and flicking it. Make sure you comb it. Comb, flick, comb, flick. Still keeping it smooth. Keeping everything neat. The main thing is keeping it neat out of everything. If I can't say it no more, I'm gonna keep saying it, keeping it neat. Cause neatness is the main thing about a haircut. You want everything to look smooth. You don't want it to be all choppy. And some parts you got choppy, some parts you got clean. No, you want everything smooth, so it can just fall into place with each other. Now I took my guard off. Now I'm flicking. Notice I'm barely even touching it, and I got it at an angle, so it's not directly on it. It's just flicking, 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 flicking. Now I closed it. Now what I'm doing now is down fading. Because in the back sometimes the hair grows up, so you got to go against it. So now I'm just fading that off. Make sure everything lay down smooth. Make sure everything neat. Keeping everything the same. And now if I have to, I'll go back over it and see the little steps I need to. Alright, so now I'm doing the lineup in the back. Making sure I don't go in too much, just barely touch it. Because you don't want to go in too much. It won't look right with the taper. So I'm just barely touching it. Then make sure you want to clean up that excess hair where the hair is growing. Because don't nobody want a nice haircut, then they got hair on the side of their head, all in the back. So make sure you make it clean, neat and clean. Now I'm doing the other side, the same way with the other side. Line it up, don't go in too far. Clean everything up. Comb it, make sure you get all the hair. See how I pulled the ear back? You need all the space you can get. So, you gotta do what you gotta do. Don't be afraid to pull that ear back. Don't be afraid to pull that head a certain way. You gotta do what you gotta do. Keeping everything neat. That's the main thing. Go around the ear. I'm about to clean all that up. Clean up everything. All the excess hair that's growing under the taper, clean all that up. Make sure you keep it neat. Neatness is the key. It's the main thing. Keeping it neat. And some people, they check for this too. Like all the way in the back. They make sure they don't want no hair in the back. They want everything clean. So you gotta make it clean. Alright, so right now I'm about to start with the lining. I start on the right. I first start in the middle, and I go toward the right. You want to start one side at a time because it's just something I like to do. I don't like to just start from the left to the right. You just want to start right in the middle and go to the right. And I don't want to go in too much, just enough, just to make it look crispy, but not go overboard with it. Now with the side, I'm not gonna go in too much because the way his hairline is, it's kind of thin. But I got something for that later on. I'm gonna show y'all. But I'm just gonna hit the edge with it. I'm not really gonna go in too much on it because I don't want to make it look all crazy once you push it back. So I'm just gonna keep it like right here where it's at, no further than that. And now I'm about to start with the side taper. I use my liners just to bald it. I want to bald it right. Don't go up too high. Just keep it bald, because the bald tapers look way better for some reason than a regular taper. That's just my opinion though. That's what I like to do. So I start with the bald taper, you know. Don't go up too high with it, just stay right. Don't go above the ear, basically. Stay right there with it. Just to give it some definition when I put the fade on it. So now I'm about to grab my walls. I'm about to just feint out that little line out. You see I got this here, I pulled the skin just a little bit. Now I'm just flicking out. Just flicking it. I ain't gotta go in too much, don't go too high, just flick right at that little line I got. I ain't gotta go up too high, just flick it. And notice like I'm on the edge of, I got the edge of the clipper doing it. Not right in the middle, just the edge. Now I'm down fading. Just to get the little bulk out. Because sometimes the hair is darker and you have bulk, so just take that down a little bit. And look, I got the side. I ain't got the whole clip on there, just one angle. I'm just flicking. Just right at that line, no higher than that. Just flick out, flick out, flick out. The main thing with doing tapers is you don't want to put another line in it. If you put another line in it, then you have to go higher. The higher with the lines, the higher you have to go. You don't want to do that. You just want to stay right there. Now I got the wall guard on there and I'm just flicking up. I'm going a little higher, but I'm flicking though. Just to get the line off where the last line was at. So I'm just flicking off. Flicking. Don't go up too high. Just flick, flick, flick. That's all I'm doing. Alright, now I'm lining it up. Lining the beard up. See, he want his beard still thick. So I don't want to go in too much. Just tap the outside of it, really. I mean, you can still make it crispy without going in too much. Just touch it a little bit. Just stay on the outside. Just keep everything clean. You ain't gotta go in too much. Just touch it just a little bit. I try to keep everything natural as possible, really. Keep the natural line there. Keep everything natural. That's what people pay attention about, natural. I mean, you can go in stuff people have too. Nah, I'm cool. I don't do all that. Going in. I won't go in your beard too deep or nothing like that. I'm gonna try to keep everything as natural as possible. I'm just lining the mustache up. Don't go in too far. Make sure it's full as possible. As you can see, just touching it. You ain't gotta press down too hard either. Alright, now I'm applying the black to it. I'm just spraying a little bit on it just to keep it natural as possible. I don't want to put too much on it, then it start looking fake. And people can tell, like, oh, he got black in his hair. No, I don't like doing all that. So I'm just tapping just a little bit just to fill it in. So I use the black as a filler, not really just to make just to create the whole line. I just tap it just a little bit. And now, when I'm doing the line, I make sure I'm getting all the excess hair out. All that extra hair that's be growing after you comb it or raise line, it be hair, loose hair, or sometimes it be hair that's be sticking out of place. You just want to get that out. Just make it look clean as possible. Makes everything clean. Touching just a little bit. Makes sure everything crispy. Getting all that excess hair off the forehead too. Cause you don't want to do a nice haircut, then people still got hair on their forehead. So you just want to clean it out real good. Now I'm starting on the left side. Just touch it up a little bit. Just keep everything clean, line it up. Make sure it's straight. And then, as you notice, I'm gonna go over the lining again once I get done, because now I see something that I don't like. So, I keep going over stuff over and over again. You can always go over it once you get done. Before you get done, just always check your work. So all you gotta do, check your work. So I'm just tapping it, hitting it, just a little bit. Like I said before, he has a crazy lining, so you don't want to go into it too much. You just want to tap it just to make everything decent. And now I'm just taking the mustache down. Still keeping it dark because he still wants it thick. So I'm just smoothing it down, keeping it smooth. Don't go in too much. Keep everything the same. Make sure keep everything neat. And then you can always keep going over the line. Don't go over too much. Don't go in too much. Just touch it. Just get it natural as possible. Everybody don't have a perfect liner, so you just have to work with what you got. As long as it look good and it's neat, hey, they love it. So I'm cleaning everything up still, going over the line, just going over some stuff. Now I'm grabbing my shaving gel. Time to do a razor line. I'm making sure I just put the gel all around the mustache, all around the beard. Just keep everything moist. That's the thing. We're doing a razor line. As long as everything is moist, the razor will slide, and you won't cut nobody. Nothing like that. Make sure everything is moist. But again, sometimes you still have to go over certain spots again. Just check. Always check your work. That's the main thing. Now when I'm doing a razor line, I don't press down too hard. I just glide. Just give it a nice glide. All you need is a sharp razor and just glide just a little bit. Just a nice little glide. That's all you need. You can get it crispy. I like to use the blades that break away because it's so much more of them than just buying the straight razors. And the same thing with the other side. Just letting it glide. As long as it's moist, it'll glide. That's all. I'm just tapping it just a little bit. You don't want to go in too much. Just keep everything cool. Keep everything crispy and nice. That's all you need. Gliding. Just make sure it's glide. And it look good. I have to say that looks good myself. It look good. Now I like to go against the grain when I'm doing razor liners. When I'm doing the hair especially. I mean, it just makes it so closer and so smoother. I mean, some people you can go with the grain with it, but I like to go against because it comes out way crispy when you go against it. Makes everything clean. That's what I like. Now I'm going down just to get like the hair off the forehead really when I do this. But when I go against it on the hairline, I'm trying to make it crispy. See, notice I'm going just the forehead. I'm not really doing the line. I'm just getting the excess hair off the forehead. Ooh. Now, I'm doing the inside of the beard. I'm just touching it a little bit. You know, still keep it square really. He don't want hair straight across, so I'm just keeping the square on each side. Don't go down too much. Just basically just tap it. So all you need to do is keep everything natural. Just tap it. It don't take a lot to do it. Some people go overboard. You don't gotta go overboard. You ain't gotta do a lot. As long as your clippers work, you know how your clippers work, you'll be alright. That's all that really matters. I don't go too deep inside of it. I keep everything natural as possible. Because when it grow back, it's gonna grow back out the same. Instead of going back crazy looking. Now I'm just overlooking my view of everything. Just checking everything out. Always check your work. And this right here, that's what I'm doing. I just use my scissors just to get that excess hair that be growing out over the lining. I be hating that. Like it's always hair that be sticking out over the lining. And it just throw it off. So sometimes you just gotta clip that. And this is my outro. So hey. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Subscribe, do everything. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Alright, that wraps it up. Y'all like, share, comment. I need feedback. Subscribe. Thanks. Appreciate you.